Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, and this looks a bit familiar, doesn't it? I'm going to skip the intro this time. This is the bonus episode of Ristar, where I'm going to show off the cheat system, which is kind of the only thing left to show off. First of all, take note of this. You can have normal levels, which is what I played through the game on, and hard. I don't know what the difference is, I assume it's just more enemies, but I don't know. I'm not going to look at that, but there is something else related to that I will look at, so one thing at a time. Also in the options you can change which way around the jump and grab buttons are. I'll move on to that. In fact, you know what, I'll get this out of the way first. It might at first look like we're about to face off against that bloody World 4 boss again, but nope, it is just the, whatchamacallit, the sound test and umotomats, whatever that means at the top there. Or umotomatsu. Anyway, I don't know, that seems like the obvious pun here. That's shooting Ristar, and still not sure whether it's Ristar or Ristar, but I pronounce it Ristar and you're going to have to deal with it. Anyways, that's World 1-1, World 1-2. They all have names. The only one I've made note of so far is 6-1, which I actually only mentioned in the video description of the video in which, part 6, because I did World 6 there. So, oh yes, World 4 though is split up into intention. Like, you don't have the gradual versions, you just have this, which is World 4 without any of the metronome guys, and then the version with the metronome guys. There is no in between in the sound test. Then there's 4-2, 5-1. I'm gonna skip over this one because, okay, you know what, I'll play it while I talk about it. I don't like the intro. I do not like this part of that song, and that's what sticks in my memory the most. Past that, it's a nice water level theme, but this intro is just fuck. Just like a piece of twine. Moving on. Crying World. Now that I find to be a really interesting name for the theme of Planet Automaton, because that kind of implies almost Saturday morning Sonic cartoon level roboticization of an entire planet. Or maybe that's just me. Like, a world that's made of robots and is thus self-polluting, resenting the fact that it can't not pollute itself. Then again, humans do that too. Funny that. And in my original recording of World 6, I did remark how this is really dramatic music for the brain maze, and then you've got the guy gets knocked off when you play bad situation music. Such fun. And then that's the final boss theme, I think. Oh right, those are the didn't recognise where these songs are from. They're from the open cutscene, and then the bonus stages. This one is funky, and then they're two separate tracks. I just tried to get the timing in there. Why hello, Sabalta. And then that's kind of it. And then that's what I used for the outro music, just because it happened to be playing whenever I completed a level. And then that's the continue screen, and game over screen. And then they actually have a dedicated button to tell it to shut up. This amuses me. Anyway, that's the sound test. Completely pointless thing for me to show off, but I just wanted to acknowledge that it was there. Because I do like it when games have sound tests. They don't do that anymore. Like in this era of Genesis games, they always had, well, Mega Drive, Genesis, I'm not sure about the NES or the SNES, but certainly games like this did have sound tests. And they don't do that anymore, which is a shame, because I know Sonic Colors would have benefited greatly from having a sound test, because that had a brilliant soundtrack. Anyway, passwords. Don't know which one to show off first. I'll start off with one that I discovered the most recently. And they're all 6 letters long apart from one. Miemie, mai, or whatever. That turns on true sight. Now, what that means is, you know how throughout the levels there would be places where I could just headbutt a wall and randomly treasure would fall from above? That means that if you have true sight activated and play through the game, those spots will be marked with little blue stars. The next thing I will show off is the first cheat for this game that I ever learned, and the most valuable, but I'd never actually had to use it. But just tell the game you love it, and level select. Truly the best thing for this sort of game. And the third one I'll show off in this particular run of passwords, because if you have them all activated at once, then it gets awkward. Anyway, you can input super or superb. I don't know if there's a difference. If you put super, it'll say super mode activated, and this super mode on as well. And you'll notice that changes the difficulty to super. and if you move left or right on here, it'll just, like, super will be removed from the list if you deselect it, and you'll have to put the password in again. So with that in mind, I'll show off the thing. So here we have the level select screen. It's just a case of, you know, which level and boss and stuff. Last boss rounds. Apparently they do count that platforming bit as World 7. Well, I'm going to go to an easy level. If I'll just, like, no point having the level select. I'll just start at the beginning. But we've got hard mode on. I'll just demonstrate just one level of, you know, what it's like in hard mode. For a moment, I thought there was going to be randomized physics for no reason. Asparagus. It's been a while. Oh, apparently it's deactivated true sight because that. Oh, I only have 1 point of health and no lives. Oh, I get it. This won't last. That took me a moment. Anyway, the other reason why I'm doing this first level is, I mentioned in another video, I'd actually done like a, I don't know, some kind of off-screen playthrough of stuff, and, what am I saying? In that playthrough of stuff, I didn't mention it at the time, but I actually found the bonus stages for Worlds 1-1 and 1-2, and I want to find that on camera because I don't remember where it is offhand. I'm going to see if I can get it. Because there is another mode I can show off that does have some kind of... sort of like a level select, except it's access to the bonus stages instead. But I'm hesitant to show that off because, for one, I don't remember what the password to activate it is, and two, it puts you up against the staff best times from Sega. And that means that instead of the 60 seconds you get to play through each bonus stage, you have about 3. And they're not possible to do in 3 seconds. Trust me, I have tried. Now, I think if you use that chest, if you open that chest, you can't use it as a stepping stone to get up here. But I don't know if this is where it is. I don't know. I think it's off to the left somewhere. Okay. Yeah, I'm not trusting that. I'm just really paranoid about running out of health because I only have 1 healthy. No health. I think this is like Ristar's version of hero mode from Whatchamadoohickey. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. Is that the one? I'm only half thinking here. Yep. Yeah, you can't fool me with the grape bombs this time. I'm gonna go around this way. Also, I should probably explain at some point here why you're getting this video on a Sunday instead of the Monday it's supposed to go up. Well, I'm sure we'll go into more detail about this at the time, but we were going to record Minish Cap Versus yesterday, and then, like, we were all set to record, and then we discovered, there it is, we discovered that Yukiola hadn't saved his game at the end of the last recording session, and so we had to spend the hour we'd allotted to recording to getting him back up to where he was, and he only had about an hour free, so, yeah. We also, like I was saying with the bonus stage thing, this gives you about 3 seconds to get up there, and that took me nearly 10, so, you know. Anyway, yeah, so Yukiola hadn't saved his game, and so we couldn't record any Minish Cap Versus because he didn't have a game, essentially. So that's going to be delayed until Wednesday, which means that I don't know what's going to happen, like, on Monday, because that, like, I'm going to need some other video to upload then, and I don't know what that's going to end up being, because, like, I'd have to go on, like, a recording binge today to get some stuff prepared, because I do have other videos planned, but I, you know, sort of wasn't really banking on Ristar ending quite so soon. I was always going to be a short series, though. Anyway, so you get the idea with that's the... yeah. Anyway, I'll cut back to the password screen. And I'm back. And I'm trying to rack my brains. I cannot think of what the bonus stage time attack thing is. It takes you to a screen that's essentially the level select, except it'll take you to that level's bonus stage instead, but it'll give you a handful of seconds to actually get the damn treasure, so there's no point in me showing that off. Plus, this was meant to be a casual run anyway, so... The only other one I can remember offhand is my least favourite cheat. If this does what I think it does, I seem to recall it does. Yep, boss rush mode. Well, this is going to be a thing. Let's see what hard mode looks like. This is going to be a disaster, I'm sure. First contact. Oh my god, this is just all kinds of dodgy English in here. So, yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I'll find something to put up on Monday, unless I don't. You feel me? But yeah, oh, hard mode only gives you 2 points of health and 2 lives. Oh, that makes sense. Just all kinds of crazy combos right there. Nah, you're too high up. Oh wait, no you're not. Actually, I'm relatively bossing this boss, if you will. Oh, and it's still raining those snowy asshole bits. Snowy asshole bits available in the cereal aisle. And there's the... I know I'd get hit eventually. Yay, I did a win face. Unless I die now. Nope, didn't. Yay. Well, that was fun. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say, so I'll find something to put up on Monday, I'm sure. I don't want to do a video of Ristar dedicated to, you know, showing off all the bonus stages and the boss rush and everything, because this is meant to be a casual run, and you've seen how I suck at some of these bosses, so... Yeah. Did we ever know that his name was Orsat? Like, did we ever actually know that? Well, in any case, I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons. I only have 1 point of health, so screw that noise. This has been a short video, but whatever. This is officially the end of Ristar. I'm not going to come back to this game ever again in my life. Well, I will probably play it for my own amusement, but I probably won't do another video on it unless at some point in the far future I do a versus of it, which isn't fantastically likely, but it's, you know, keep an open mind. Possibilities are possible, hence the word possibilities. I'm going on, I think I've already said, but yes, I have been able to continue to be Tessellating Hexagons. I will see you in whatever video I put out next, I don't know. Or whichever video you watch next, there's also that possibility. So, see you then, my lovely people.